is going to be a little walking video. So this is only going to be a test. Now, this is my building where I live, right here. And I'm going to go to the pizza shop, which I always say I'm going to. And it's called the Old Man Pizza. So we're just going to take a little trip up the street here and see what's going on. So yes, this is the traffic. Now here's what's across the street from where I live. Let's see if we can zoom this in for you. There we go. It's the Parkdale Collegiate. That's where I live. It's right across the street from the Parkdale Collegiate. So if anybody knows Parkdale, that is where I live. Now I am walking up towards Queen Street. So let's see how the traffic is. Usually the traffic is very, very busy, but today it seems to be close. Not as bad because today is a holiday in Ontario here called Family Day. So that means that there was no school, no banks were open, no stores, no nothing. That's what it was. Now, on the right hand side there, you can see a sign, and if I get closer in a little bit more, see that big thing? That is the Old Man Pizza Shop. So this is where I go. Because I say when I'm going, I always say it's just across the street. Well, as you can see, it's across the street. Now I'm going across the street. Oh well. Anyway. There you go. And let's see if we can get focus in there. There you go. You people, that's where I go for my pizza. Okay, everybody, here comes one of our GO trains. It's just left the exhibition stadium. Yes, I went for a walk. Yes, everybody, that was one of our GO trains that's run by the government of Ontario. It would take you like to different places, like from what they call it, right from Pickering, Ontario, right down to I believe Hamilton. That'd be the corridor, as they call it. And I decided to take, now if everybody wants to be like somebody else and don't want to take the train, there's always another way to go. Everybody went into the Union Station. I'm on a bridge. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, we're on a bridge, of course. So let's see. That's the Gardner. That's the Gardner Expressway. Now the traffic that's coming towards us, that's the westbound. The one's going away from us, it's eastbound, of course. So that's what it's doing. Yes, I'm coming through. And this one's going west. Actually, it might be going into the terminal. Buses going out of their little loop. So that's what you call that. And let me see what else I'm going to do. Bus stop. Let's see if I can get sign up here. This is like the neighborhood I live in. Okay, and it is See, going to Parkdale, or welcome to Parkdale. One time it was a village at one time. At least Parkdale has a lot of old homes. A lot of them have been turned into rooming houses, flats, one-room apartments. But traditionally, back in the early 1900s, like 1930s, these were all one-member homes. So, but a lot of them, as I said, have been changed into apartments and one, things like that. So anyway, but some of them are a little bit more modern. This is what they call it. They call this Parkdale. Now here's where the loop goes. This is where the buses and streetcars have to turn when they down this way. But they don't all turn here. There's of course a lot of different depots. But this happened to be down at one. Okay, and yes, we got speed bumps. So Ryan, I know over in England, I know you have speed bumps. So this is where our speed bump looks like. They're just giving you a warning that there's a bump. But some of these cars that go driving over them, they actually drive and they zoom over them, and they don't see the building. Because at one time, 1,000 years ago, well actually 2-3 years ago, this was actually an empty lot right there. Now the building. And see, like around here where I am walking, a lot of the streets are pretty well dead-end streets, like no exit. Because on the other side of here, it's the Gardner Expressway, right there. CIGARDAD11 and on the Post Anything channel. Yes, this is the FIREHALL, which I told you I live near, or just down the street. But this is it. This is the FIREHALL. That's all it is. That's the FIREHALL. You got a couple of firemen watching me. That's why I don't like filming things. That's all. Anyway, fire station number, Toronto Fire Station number 4. Anyway, but that's the FIREHALL. That's all. That's the FIREHALL. That's all. Up. Now one go down the street. Now, this is what they do. They come out of that FIREHALL and then just pass the street. As you can see, there's nothing but houses. That's all there is. So, and I always say it's just down the block from me. That's all it is. It's down the block from me. So, as you can see, these are another walk in my neighborhood. This is what this is going to be for this video. And garbage. And there's nothing interesting on the street. There's nothing interesting on the street at all. There is the community center called, what is it called? It's called Parkdale Community Center, I believe. So that's it, across the street there. Let's see if we can get focus in there. Yeah, right there, that's the building, right there. That's the Parkdale Community, Parkdale School. There we go. That's all that is, that's the school. And way across the street there is the community center. That's all it is. So, as I said, this is a quiet little walk down in the neighborhood with all the traffic going by and everything else. Oh, there. The fresh air is killing me because I'm not used to being outside. So the fresh air is killing me. Okay. What else can I say about this wonderful neighborhood? Oh, Okay. There, see? This is why I don't like videotaping. Because I look like a fool talking into a camera. That's why I like to stay home behind my flag. Or in front of my flag, I should say. But anyway, now we up. Right there is the close. Right there is the entrance of the school. Right there is the entrance of the school. What's behind there? Okay. Okay. Now, as I said, I live down the street from the fire hall. Well, I should be more exact, but I live a little bit quiet distance. Well, not really a quiet distance away from the fire hall, but still it's quite a amount of space, let's put it that way, of the fire hall from where I live. But they use this as the main source of travel. Because this is their main street, and the street I live on is the main street to the highway, which they can go faster to wherever they have to go. So, now right now, welcome back. Now, this is the end of the street. This is the end of the street, right here. So, now what the fire department does, get to the end of the street here, and of course they turn in the corner, which I just did. So there you go. Now see where these lights are? Well, this is where they turn. Right here. This is where they turn. Look at these lights. These wonderful lights. And of course, you get to go across and everything else. And now you're on my street. You're on my street, and I can prove you're on my street. See? The old man pizza and wings. So you're on my street. And this is what the fire department does. So from that little thing, turn the corner and whatever, they come down this street. So there you go. Okay, this has been just a little short little video. I'm doing another walking tour around my neighborhood, and well, I hope you enjoy it. So anyway, okay, the building you see right there in front of me there is the Toronto Rehab Center. Now these are where patients go after they have a stroke or whatever to learn how to walk, eat, talk, you know, the simple things. So this is the Toronto Rehab Center. Now it's one of two in the city here. They have one downtown, and this is the one in the West End here. Now this little shack over there, I don't know if they're going to focus out. That is part of the original building. That is part of the original building. Because everything else was torn down, but they saved this little piece, and before they built the new hospital. So that's what they did. So at the moment, I'm on like the grounds of the hospital. Now it's like a little park setting here, and it's actually it is nice. It's very nice. See people riding bicycles. There's like a little thing, like a little sitting area. Now, anybody can come in here, but all they ask you, if any of the patients are outside with their caregivers or whatever, is do not disturb them, unless you know them. And if they want to be talked to, well, that's fine, but you know what I mean. Now, the building you see in front of me, here, right behind that car there, is the long care home. That means, what that is in case somebody leaves the hospital there, and they don't really have any place to go, and if there's room in there, or whatever, they can actually live there. Like for anybody, like I knew a patient who was in here, and he was 99 years old, and this is where they put him until he died. So anyway, that's that part. So, as I said, this is the long care residence. Now I'm just taking a little walk over to, well, I'm going to take a little walk because I'm in the parking lot. Oh dear. Okay, now I'm coming out to the closest street towards me, and actually the name of the street is closed. Now the building across the way there, which we will be getting into in just a few minutes, is a school. Now because there's a holiday here in Ontario, well, all over Canada, which is called Victoria Day, what is it? Oh yeah, the name of the school happens to be Queen Victoria. That's what it's called, Queen Victoria. I'm not getting another shot of it in a moment. I'm walking back towards the parking lot because I end up making a mistake by going out the wrong way. So, this is what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, now I'm outside. Oh dear. So, as I said, that's the school. And it's called Queen Victoria Public School. And as I said, there's a holiday on Monday. So, well, I guess the school's named after her. Ah, there we go. La da 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 da. Going across the street here. Actually, this is a newer school. The older school used to be where their lot is down here, and the baseball diamond and all that. That's where their lot used to be. Just over there. Now they are over here. Good. Anyway, there it is. Queen Victoria School. Cool. Oh, yeah. So this is a little tour of my little neighborhood again, but in a different area. Like if anybody saw the video of the Old Man Pizza, well, that was right just down the block where I live. But here now I'm a couple blocks over from where I live. So that's what this is. And of course the kids are going to school. So that's what's going on around here. There's our little playground right there. Okay. Okay. This is a Roman Catholic church called the Holy Family. This is the Holy Family Catholic Church. It's all brand new because the original church, believe it or not, caught fire. The original church caught fire. This church was rebuilt from the ground, believe it or not, from the ground up. This is the church, the Holy Family. There we go. This is the side view of it. There. Oh, well, this space has gone through, so that's not too bad. One of our streetcars again, and by. And these are some of the older homes here on the street. Now the school across the street there is the Holy Family Catholic School. Right there. So there you go. And somebody's throwing out a barbecue. No, I don't want it. Anyway. Okay, start going up the street. Now there's not really too much to see now, except if you want to see the older houses. They ain't kind of boring. So this is just my little walking tour, and if I bored you, I'm sorry, but that's all I can think of having another tour outside. So until okay, all you lucky people, it's another walking tour. And this one is for more or less like for Joe Abro one, who asked me about taking a picture down by my lake. Well, I should say my lake, of Lake Ontario. So this is where I'm going to begin. Okay, the building you see right now is the old Toronto Palace Pier, which back in the 30s and the 40s was a dance hall. And they had big bands there back then. We had Glenn Miller, Duke Ellington, Artie Shaw. There were just to name a few. But anyway, this is, now, it caught fire maybe about 10 years ago, and it sat just doing nothing. And nobody knew exactly what they were going to do with it. Until somebody decided, well, it's antique, it's part of a heritage, so they fixed it all up, and it's supposed to be back to the splendor of the old Palace Pier dance hall. Okay. So let's continue. As you can see, there's the lake. Ooh, the water's choppy today. Isn't that wonderful? But I'm take a trip down to the boardwalk. So we all wait a few seconds or a few moments. I'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Now I'm taking a walk. Now, as I said, I'm on the I'm on the boardwalk, but it's not much of a board. They went and took all the boards out. But it was a boardwalk at one time. Okay, the building which is coming up in a few moments is called the Bathing Pavilion. And that's what's coming up. But there's the lake. There's our Lake Ontario. I'll be showing more of that later. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can get through the fence here. And there you go. Now, of course, it's all empty, of course. But by the end of June, it'll be filled up with water, and people will be over here to swim. It's called the Gus Ryder Pool. There we are. There's a little more of the lake. Looks like somebody threw away some balloons or something. Now the waters are choppy today. More damn ducks. More damn ducks. Let's see if I can... Ew, and they all in the muck. I don't know how they can live in that. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in there. Let's put it that way, I would not want to be in there. Okay, let's keep on going. See, as you can see, there's a lot of sandy beaches around here. And of course the wind is bad, so if you can hear me, I'll be lucky. But other than that, it's a nice day out here today and everything else. Now we're coming to the pavilion itself. Well, there's a fence there, so I don't think I'm going to get across. You'll be seeing the back of it, not the front. So, in a few moments, I'll be right back. What I decided to do was go to the front of the building, not the back. So, that's why. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. Anyway, this is part of it. As they call it, the bathing pavilion. And as I said, back in the 50s and early 60s, you could actually go here and, well, this used to be where the change room and all that was, and go for a swim. Now, also at one time, there used to be an amusement park here, like a little Coney Island. They called it Sunnyside. So, but this and the Palace Pier is all what's left of it. Because the reason why there's no more Sunnyside amusement park is because of of this, which is known as the Lake Shore and the Gardner Expressway. At one time this was all land with Ferris wheels, roller coasters, concession stands, the whole bit is right here. And then if anybody, as I said, wanted to go for a swim, all they had to do was come right here and go for the swim. See, and as I said, they called it the Sunnyside Pool back then, but now it's called Gus Ryder, who actually is a famous swimming coach. So there you go. Here are the change rooms right here. See, like, if I had shown you the back, it's just like a back of the building. So I figure I'd show you the front of the building. Because the front of the building is more in a neat little style. That's what I mean. So that's why. Okay, and I'm coming to the heritage plaque, as they call it. Okay. The Sunnyside Amusement Park. That's what it says right there. Let's see if I can actually get focus in there. Okay. The name originates from John George Howard's Sunnyside Farm, which is supposed to be a night walking tour, and it was Hyde Park. See, they had the roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and merry-go-round. It became the best-known amusement park in Canada. See, and if you're reading down near the bottom there, it was built in 1925 and was the first softball. Well, actually, that was the bandstand. Actually, Palace Royale, which became a dance hall, and everything else. And they actually installed electrical lights so you could see on night games of the Sunnyside Stadium, which is also gone. Okay, it was demolished in 1956 to make way for the Gardner Expressway, which is just beyond the lakeshore there. So that's what's going on. So anyway, so let's continue our little walk. Okay, now I'm going back towards the other end of the pool. There. See, and everybody would, after they get changed, they would all come out with the door over there and just walk up this little path here. And like the 8-hour old-time swimming pool, once they reach here, you have the stairs that you could just actually walk right into the pool. And this is actually the shadow end right here. So I guess by the next month they'd be starting to clear everything out to get all clean and paint it. So they usually do paint it every year. And they start filling up with water. Now, I'm not sure how many gallons of water does this thing take. Oh, I really don't know. But maybe I might Google it and find out how much water this tank can carry. Okay, now. But I will do another video shortly, which will show the link. Thank you for watching this video.